Hey everyone, we are looking to start a series to help not only ourselves but other people in the area to find properties that are profitable to invest in. The property we're going to look at today is on Radio Street. It's a 3-unit property. Its listing agent is Tracy Howe. We've used Tracy in the past. She's a good realtor. So reach out to Tracy if this property, after we go through the numbers, if this property interests you. For the purpose of this video, we are going to use numbers that not only our properties get, also what the market in our area seems to be getting. So with that in mind, the asking price, is $234,900. This property, if you mortgage that out at, let's say 5%, I realize people are getting less or better interest rates. So at 25 years, that'll put us at $1,098.50. Property taxes monthly, if you divide the yearly property taxes, is $211.48. Insurance, we understand that's a varying thing depending on the person getting insurance, but $250 is what we went with. Water, $100, even though it's a quarterly bill, $100 per month. Electricity, I do not believe the meters are separated on this. I'm sure Tracy will correct me if I'm wrong, but if they are not separated, we have to include it for with our tenants. So we have it at $400. EVR, so for us, we always calculate for emergencies, vacancy, and rent. So our EVR on this, we take a percentage of our gross income. So we took 7% for this, so we have $227.50 going to our EVR fund. Just goes to a separate bank account in case something bad happens. The 7% EVR, just to touch on that real quick, it's because of our market. If our vacancy rate was greater, we would up our percentage we would take of our gross monthly rents to have a proper buffer. Last line item is snow and lawn care. As it is multi-unit, we always include those services for our tenants. So our totals out for expenses per month, $2,639.98. We've gone through our expenses, we get to go to the good stuff. This is the income. So our income based on a 2-bedroom in our area is $1,250, everything included. The 1-bedroom, we have it at $1,050, everything included. And then our bachelor studio, $950, everything included. That gives us a gross total rent, for monthly rent, I should say, at $3,250. That's a pretty good amount of money, knowing what our expenses were that were explained before. So if we minus our gross income versus our expenses, $3,250, subtracting the $2,639.98, we get a monthly net income of $610.02. If we were to times that by 12 months, our yearly net income would be $7,320.24, and that's pre-tax. We do understand that that is not a life-changing amount of money for somebody, but what does this mean for if we were to deploy cash that we are investing? How does that turn out in a return on investment? So our ROI on this, we would take our down payment, closing costs, any type of repairs to get this property in our possession and rented for the amounts that we said. Those totals are $46,980 for a down payment at a full purchase price. We have approximately $3,000 for closing costs. That could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less, but that's a pretty good figure to go with. And then we have $2,500 that we are adding. That's a miscellaneous, just fixing and getting the property to where we want it. I will say that this property appears to have had a lot of renovations over the last few years, and so that's why we put only $2,500 as a figure to get it ready for us to take possession of it. So all the three of those numbers total up to $52,480. How do we calculate our return on investment? So we take that number, we take our yearly net income number, and then we divide it by what we had to put into it, cash in the deal. So we take the $7,320.24, we divide that by $52,480, and that gives us 13. So it's 13% is what we're making on this cash on cash return. So this return on investment, when it comes to looking at deals in your market, in your area, if you're calculating your numbers, one thing to remember is those numbers are always increasing, both expenses and rents, but that 13% can easily be a 15% in the next couple of years and more. The one thing that we like to really focus on when you are looking at the return on investment is it the best way to deploy your cash in a market? And like I said, some people like stock market. We both like the stock market, but we also like investing in rentals, obviously. That's why we're all here. So it's just one of those things where if we are looking to deploy our cash, we have to not only look at what this year's return on investment is, but also going forward. If we have appreciation, we have mortgage and debt pay down by our tenants, and we're getting that kind of return, be it 5-10 years from now, 20 years, if this thing's paid off in full, we even get more money coming in monthly. That's where it makes a big difference when it comes to real estate. So hopefully our market stays strong, and going forward, we can pick up some properties just like this. Once again, this is Tracy Howe's listing here in Miramichi. Reach out to her if this property interests you, so you can book a viewing or hopefully make a deal. Like I said, guys, this would be something that we would pull the trigger on and pick up right away, but all of our funds are deployed at the moment, be it for picking up new properties or for renovations we're putting into our existing properties. So like I said, if you want to watch more videos like this, please comment in the comment section below. Let us know if you have a deal that you want us to kind of take a look at. We can look at it together, and hopefully we can help not only ourselves make money, which is awesome, is also help other people start their journey as we did. So thanks, guys.